Good morning, John Trapp, Fire Behavior Analyst. So I'm going to go back to the basics a little bit for this briefing. So fire behavior is based on fuel, weather, and topography. So I'm going to talk about a little each of those. So the big thing on this fire is the fuels, which are the things that catch on fire on the landscape. So the fire started over here in this Division Alpha Zulu area, and there was heavy fuels of timber in there, and that started and really moved rapidly. As it moved to the east, it went into the old Las Conchas fire scar. In that area, because a lot of the trees had been burned in 2011, there was less fuel on the landscape. What is out there as far as fuel that's alive is very dry right now, and the things that are dead, both standing and on the ground, are also extremely dry at critical levels. So what that means is when fire does get into them, they burn really well. The weather was just mentioned in the weather report is windy with that south wind pushing on the fire, and dry conditions, no rain. So that's with the red flag warning. That's going to affect our fire behavior as well. And if you know this area, the topography is very dynamic. Lots of canyons and valleys that funnel air and push air. There's air that comes out of the caldera that pushes down, and it's very dynamic out there on the landscape. So today, the main fire activity that we expect to see is going to be in this northeast corner in Division Foxtrot. As that wind pushes up from the south, the crews are working in here to get control lines, and they've been doing a good work, and they'll be watching this area particularly. This is the highest concern for the day. So that's the rest of the fire is going to be kind of creeping and smoldering and burning out pockets of isolated fuel on the interior. That concludes the fire behavior report.